Right, so I'm trialing this dashboard. I actually did eventually just buy it. I did decide to purchase it. And what's quite cool about this is that it does an active scan of your market watch, and it tells you trade opportunities according to harmonics. And what it is, he's very clever, this developer guy, where he's got an ability of analyzing these markets, and we can see by Fibonacci levels of entry and TP and SL. So that's how harmonics are created. So here's an example. I'm still not convinced about the colours, but it's an example of this software scanning the market and telling us trade opportunities. So it would say it's a buy, and your open price, you'd enter there, your stop loss would be here, so it's quite a tight stop, it's quite good. Your TP1, your TP2, your TP3, and now the thing is, it's actually a bullish Gartley, and we've got this XD support, saying stop loss is here. So assuming we get the signal, we can definitely utilize some of these levels. So when we get signal next week, I'm going to just put that in. I'll probably do like a copy and paste thing, and you guys can just simply copy those levels, and you see how the stop's quite tight. Now, what is cool about the dashboard here is that it's just a one click. So say if we did want to sell the pound USD, we had the signal from the bubbles, you simply click it and it would enter an order with the stop loss at that level and the TP at that level, and that's it. So it's dead simple. It's just a click of the button and then it opens up an order, and then it either gets filled or not. If not, it doesn't really matter. If it does, that's okay. And the one really awesome thing about this dashboard, if you right click, it's an expert advisor properties, it's got a thing called money management, right? So by default it's false, so we can just set the lot size for, when we click that, we'll get it'll open up a sell at 0.01 lot size, or we click true and then it would open up a trade according to how much you want to risk according to our account size. So we would never ever want to trade larger than 5% of our account size, because all it takes is 20 bad trades and then you're blowing your account. We keep it to 1 or 2% of your account size, it will then open up that trade according to the 2% of how much you're prepared to risk with respect to your account size. And if, as long as you keep it at 2%, that's going to take 50 bad trades for you to blow your account. That's not really going to happen, so that's quite cool. This week I'm going to be testing this, probably with live funds, but it's okay if it's a 0.01, and I'll see how well we go. So it's quite good. It's got money management, so once it clicks, you can open, it has like a chart enabled feature where it's saying that euro pound is going to be a buy. We've got some demand down here, and there's your stop loss and there's your open price. So it would set an order there. It wouldn't open at market, it would set an open price here, and there's your stop loss, there's your TP1. I want to see what happens when we hit TP1, whether or not, how that works, because how it's configured, and the software, how it understands the TP1, TP2, TP3. So it might put in a trailing stop, I'm not sure. So it's quite cool. You can do so there, if you want to define your risk there, and then you can do an instant order if you did want to open at market, or you have a stop order or a limit order. So it's up to you how you want to do that, and that's that. So it's quite cool. And this area here is for your economic calendar, so it does your high risk events. Maybe you'd want to do a trade based on H4, but it depends on your preference. Perhaps you might be more interested in the smaller time frame. So the dashboard's really good. I think it was about £60, which is fairly, it's okay. But I recommend it. What I want to do is probably do some testing first and then can recommend it. But the dashboard is pretty nice, and it does do like an algorithmic sweep of all your pairs in the market watch, and it tells you trade opportunities, and it tells you, you know, these are the places to enter, these are the places to get out, and this is the place to TP. So it could be quite good. But I'm going to do some testing on it this week, and then see how we go. And at worst come to the worst, I paid for it anyway for a lifetime license. We can just simply use those levels in the signals channel, you know. So only open there, set an order. There's your stop loss. There's your TP, and that's that. So at the end of the day, you guys might not even want to pay for the software if you're going to get these levels anyway in the signals channel. So something to think about. I'm going to look forward to next week, see how we go. I did open up a pound Kiwi trade based on this, and it was very successful. So let's see how we go.